First, before I begin, there are two people I'd like to thank more than anyone, and that's my mom and my dad, who have been my biggest supporters for almost 18 years. Your sacrifices have not gone unnoticed, and your examples will not go unfollowed for years to come. This evening not only marks the end of the 2015 season, it is the last time that we, this team, all of us girls, will be together. And although this is the end, my final season as a Patriot, I would like to start at the beginning. I remember the first time the three of us, Casey, Jen, and I, we were all together in the same room. It was our preseason meeting of our freshman year. To be honest, I was terrified. I was terrified of you guys and of all the seniors and other more experienced girls that surrounded me. I knew and had talked to no one. I thought that I knew only one thing. It was that every other girl in that room had been playing for longer than I had. I debated even showing up for tryouts, where I was convinced I would not make the team. A week into the future, the coach, who would shape my tennis career for years to come, named me first doubles of a 6-team JV. What truly shocked me was that my doubles partner and I were also named captains. Now, those same senior girls that had intimidated me so much were looking to me to be their captain. I took the lessons of responsibility, commitment, honesty, and teamwork from my time on JV and applied it to my next 3 years on varsity. But never will I forget the opportunity that Coach Wiley gave me that first week of tryouts. The only means of things I could provide was my increased commitment to the team. Coach has since been with me through 4 doubles, partners, 2 captaincies, my shift into high school, and my transition into who I am today. She taught us the value of honesty and modesty, both on and off the court. Most importantly, she is the structure that keeps this team together. East Girls Tennis has never before gone undefeated, and yet East Girls Tennis has never before, at least in my time, had a team so connected and inclusive. I believe that our season could not have gone undefeated if not for the stress of team building that this coach has implemented. And so I thank you, Coach, not just for teaching me tennis, but for teaching me lessons that I will carry with me for the rest of my life, whether I get it or not. Okay, that's the beginning of my story. And tonight, but tonight unfortunately marks the end for me. And yet it also marks the beginning for the rest of you. For new freshmen joining the team next year. For players advancing to varsity. For doubles players rising to single spots. And for a new captain to lead the team into a fresh season. My only advice is to cherish the time you have, because the beginning can only last for so long. Good luck, girls, and never forget that I believe that you will win.
All right, so high school girls get a reputation of being catty and backstabbing, and I want to call all of you out for killing that stereotype. So this team has been the most supportive, caring, and warm group of girls that I've been with in my entire 4 years. You all did an amazing job from welcoming in the freshmen to all the support you gave at the fundraisers, and not to mention the constant courtside encouragement. This team has been amazing. I've learned a lot this year. Coach Wiley taught me a lot about the game. The Intelligencer taught me a lot about sportsmanship. As we move on, I encourage all of you to keep the culture that you all have enjoyed this year through the rest of your time at Eaves. Thank you so much for a great year. I love you all and wish you all the best tennis careers and to stick together.
I don't know why. If Coach Owen could come up as well. So we have a couple of gifts for our best coaches. All right, so we'll start with Coach O. This is
Brittany and I sat down and talked about this for a while because it was very hard to decide. But we wanted to announce the captain for next year, and we looked for the best leadership qualities and the best sportsman-like behavior, most cooperative, and we found that there was one person in particular that would fit the spot the best.
So our captain for next season is going to be Caroline Wen.
So normally, before you talk, normally we pick two captains. This was unusual to have three, but normally we pick two captains. And this year, I've asked them to wait until beginning of the season next year to pick a second captain, co-captain to captain with Caroline. And we're gonna work on that for next year. Okay, so now you can.
Well, you guys, it was a great year this year, and it's such a great group of girls. I'm really excited for next year.
So, I know you're all sick of me by now. I'm sick of me. But we're not done yet. So, Bianca, come on up. Girls, come on over. So, this is your